Wouldn't you want to be the next Vincent van Gogh? Well, that's what art class will hopefully have you aspire to be. People should attend art class because it is fun and creative, can be relaxing, and helps people that are going into an artistic field. Firstly, it is fun and creative. You have complete control of what you make, and it makes you come up with what you want to draw/create within the guidelines given. That's not inappropriate, obviously.
This often comes at from an artist's viewpoint as, what do I want to really create? What medium do I want to use? What style or genre do I want to work in? What inspires me? Given practice with a lot of different mediums is going to be one of those things that helps me as an artist and helps students as an artist to just get better and better at what we are doing. If I have requirements that are to be met for an assignment, then it's the prior learning that comes into play. And when you have the freedom to have choice, you tend to make those choices that make your art what you want it to become. And so it's just a matter of taking risks and practice, and in the end it comes to who I am and what inspires me to create the artwork that I create, what I've seen in the past, and what I gravitate to. Oftentimes, the choice of what we make and to meet certain guidelines, we have to work out of that comfort zone. And so as a teacher, I'm always pushing students out of their comfort zone. They get too familiar with working in a particular style or genre. And so it's a matter of move out of that comfort zone and try something different. And we have different processes and techniques that all of us teachers give to our students that help them move beyond that comfort zone and put them in a place where they're going to be a little bit uncomfortable. And oftentimes I find that after students have taken these risks and worked through, they are much more satisfied with the work that they're starting to produce. And it's that point that breaking that comfort zone but staying within parameters, the student will grow as an artist. And then they've got the experience and they know that, if they do take those risks and move out of the comfort zone, that they produce good quality art that they will appreciate no matter what style they're trying to achieve.
Secondly, it can be relaxing. It allows the person to get into a state of complete concentration, and it allows the person to escape from the burdens of the real world.
Art has a really wonderful thing, especially when you're creating an original work of art, where you draw on all the experiences that you've had or influences that come before to create an original work of art. When someone is in a state of creating, they're using their entire brain. Now, an interesting part about that I find is it brings people into a state of what's called introspection. When you can just kind of meld away and time seems to just pass a little bit differently, but you get to just create something entirely new. Art has that ability for you to use all capacity and all parts of your brain at the same time. So when you're in a state of introspection, you are in your own mind. You need to be able to bring that from which is in your mind into reality. You have to become aware, cognizant of the nature of the materials you use, and you need to become engaged with the real world to bring from your mind into reality. You need to be aware of the limitations of the materials. And you got to get that first level of concentration and art mindset, and then you have to be able to learn how to bring what you imagine to reality within the limitations of the materials within the real world.
Lastly, it helps people that are going into an artistic field of work. It makes people learn about important techniques and definitions of different aspects of art in general.
Students are experimenting with different mediums such as drawing pencils, watercolor, acrylic paint, so different mediums and different techniques that go along with those. And then focusing on elements of art and principles of design, learning things such as perspective and proportions and just plethora of techniques and terminology there.
And it also allows people to know about and apply discipline, which is a very important skill to learn in an artistic field especially.
In the world of art, there inevitably will be deadlines, and in this class there are deadlines. You have to show up every single day for every single project. You have to learn time management skills. You're going to encounter problems or challenges for every single project. Maybe you're impatient, maybe you're trying to solve a particular problem such as proportions, maybe you're frustrated, you lack motivation. You have to find a way to show up again and again and again to get your project done to meet the deadline. So you're showing up for the class, you're showing up to the project, and ultimately you're showing up, so it teaches you a lot about being disciplined.
In conclusion, people should attend art class because it is creative and fun, allows people to relax, and will teach you important skills if you want to go into a field of artistic ability. So after hearing all of that, what are you waiting for? Go and join a drawing class to see what you think of it.